Good morning, Thailand. Day 28, I believe, and total days on the bike back to back 43. And today is sadly my second last day in Thailand. I've got a route planned for today, heading towards Bangkok. And it's about 100 kilometers, so let's see how it turns out. I'll be zigzagging all the back ways. It's definitely going to be an interesting day. This is the bridge that goes over the river Mekong. It's a massive river, and they tap into this one with all of those canals, and that feeds the whole region. My road goes straight through this temple. Golden Temple. There's a ton of bridges that I'm crossing this morning. The closer I get to the city, the louder the vehicles become. If you have a silent scooter in the city, then there's something wrong with you. Oh boy. This whole region where I'm going through is flat as a pancake. All my elevation gain today will be going over bridges. This morning I had two of those 3-in-1 coffees. It comes with the coffee, the sugar and the creamer in one sachet. Oh boy, those things, I forgot. Those things are terrible. I don't know if it's that creamer that they use, but it feels like my guts gets into a knot. So I'm gonna have to find a shop or something and get some decent fluids down the hatch. Maybe something to eat also, just to get rid of that crap feeling in the gut. Zip. You see my route profile with all the elevation gain. It's because of those. That's it, the rest of the place is flat. Yesterday I got a puncture once again, so this morning it was a quick fix and get going. But boy, luckily there was a petrol station about 5 kilometers away, so I could actually pump my tires up back to, let's see, 4 bars, yeah, 58 psi. And the last time I pumped them up was, I think, the middle of Malaysia. And over time you don't realize that small increments in pressure drop. Oh boy, my tires were basically flat. I was wasting so much energy on them. And with my little hand pump, I can probably get to about 2.5 bar, 3 bars if I really push it for about 10 minutes. And then have a dislocated shoulder afterwards. There I got a whole bunch of bananas. That was for about 13 rand. I enjoy these back roads as much as I can, because later on I'm going to be heading through a massive town, straight through the middle of it, to get to my accommodation for tonight. So there was a morning market here at this temple. They're all packing up now. The morning market, 9 o'clock, and it's time to pack up and go home. Check all these shells. They just like to dump them in front of their house. I was just about to say, I think I'm not going to get a gravel road today. Now these look like big lakes, but you can walk through them. They'll probably only be knee deep. There's one that's got a little bit less water in it. Remember this road? It's a short road, not even a kilometer. I'm intercepting my original route that took me out of Bangkok 42 days ago. Remember this little bamboo boom gate? Yeah, so there's going to be some bushy sections there. Oh, 42 days ago I was crossing this section. What's the chances of that, eh? No! Look at that. It's going to be a muddy one. When I came through here the last time, it was all bone dry. Not too fresh. Train station village. I hope I can get through it. Sometimes you come on these small little roads through these villages and we'll go straight in somebody's garage. Quick stop at the local watering hole. This is the Mekong railway line. I actually just passed the train in that last little train station town. I'm pretty sure this line goes straight to the heart of Bangkok. Straight into the middle. It's all gonna become salt field country. It's just past 10 o'clock and I already have my UV kit on. It is hot already. The sun is scorching down, and these areas where I'm going through, there's quite a lot of salt fields. And yeah, that just adds an extra bit of heat. These buildings is where they store the salt in. Wheels are going to get a little bit clean. I actually spent about 15 minutes at a temple busy cleaning all of that mud off my bike. It was basically like clay. Well, it was clay. Luckily there was a hose pipe. And geez, this morning I washed my bike at the accommodation where I stayed, get rid of all of that red dust, and then I hit that road that they were busy surfacing, and then that was just all gritty black splatter all over my bike. And then I hit that muddy section with that thick clay garbage. Oh, so my bike has been through a lot this morning. And also I lost my slop. One of my slops disappeared. Oh well, those things were finished. They only had about a week left in them, and then they would have worn straight through. So it's time for me to shop for some new safety slops. These little flooded gardens, they actually got fish all inside of them. So I wonder if they get some fish and actually put them in themselves, and then catch some for breakfast or dinner. These properties are basically permanently flooded, like those slummy backwater railway line houses. Like, imagine that's by your house. The water just doesn't drain away, nor does it evaporate. It's so humid, and the ground is super saturated. Some odd people in this neighborhood. Oh, like a road that. If you need to take a poop inside your house, you just fall straight into the river. Feeds the fish and the plants. Take that bicycle. Just in time for the train. There it comes. All aboard. Yeah, sleepy tourists. A pure tourist train. Pure tourist train. They're just going out for a spin through Slummyville. Imagine staying in a country where they got a market that is shaded, that goes straight over a road. Or should I say where the road goes straight through a market. Lots of times I've had to hike a bike over these walkways to get over these highways. It's a challenge, but it is the best option. Not just the traffic, but we've got those concrete barriers that you can't cross. Oh, this was my road through there. I hope I've got some road to ride on. Freshly thrown. Hello. Hello. Sorry, crop. I should wait maybe 10 minutes for them to move on a bit and then go right through it with my bicycle. Leave my bicycle tracks there forever. There's these fish factories here or something. Can't even breathe properly. Like this super strong scent of anchovies. Like a motorbike bridge. Much cooler, yeah. Quite a lot of factory areas that I was going through. Now it seems like I'm back in coconut country, and then it's going to be something next in the next kilometer. There we go. He's got a bulldozer and he's doing it properly. See, these yellow flowers are still in bloom. Been a month last since I passed some of these yellow flowers, and they're still in bloom, and they smell good. Very nice scent to them. Smell fresh, like fresh linen. Today's a mixture of factories and coconut trees. Yeah. This is the big Ta Chin River. It's a very busy road. You can feel how it bounces like this when these big trucks come over. Even though there's traffic, the motor vehicles, the big vehicles, they won't come over to the left. They know that this is for the motorbikes. This is basically the service lane. Motorbikes come here, you turn off on it, people even park on this lane. It was that big town that I was talking about earlier that I need to get through. It's going pretty easy. It's a nice cement road and I basically got my own lane. Father wants to stay here. It is insanely hot. It feels like I'm in an oven. Yes, it's like a soup. Soup mix from the palm trees. Good for lubrication. The greener and more fermented it is, the better the lubricating properties. Good for my pedal and cassette and the chain as well. I think all the farms are past. It's now going to be concrete cities coming up, and all the commercial and industrial places, factories, just roads. That's it. I think all the lack of greenery is now gone. Tonight I'll be staying on the outskirts of Bangkok, so I won't enter Bangkok at all. Tomorrow will be my last day, and I will go as close as possible to the coast and to the south of Bangkok, and then around to the airport. So I won't be passing through Bangkok. I've already seen enough of Bangkok to last me a lifetime. I've spent a month there before. All that's to see there is malls and more malls and markets and temples. There is just a bunch of tourists getting wasted. That's all that they do. They just drink all day and all night and get the wrong impression of Thailand on a whole. Is to go visit Bangkok. A lot of these foreigners go retire in Thailand, and a lot of them end up in these bar streets. Most of them are Germans. And all that they do is they just wake up in the morning and they go straight to the bar and they just drink all day, all night. They just sit there and drink and talk shit with their other drinking buddies, and they just watch the rest of the other tourists walk by. You know, they're basically people watching while they drink their lives away. They're an embarrassment, man. Get the Indians in Bangkok, fresh from Calcutta. They think that this sexy girl is hitting on them, and they get all excited. In the meantime, it's this lady boy who wants to give them a massage. Not just a foot massage, a happy ending massage. Proper disgusting. Yes, yeah. Oh boy, the disgusting things that happens every night there in Bangkok. Unsavory. It's not really that bad. Like in the non-tourist areas, it's pretty decent. I've explored them, but where all the tourists go, it is a shithole. It's just a money-making scheme, scams everywhere. Just all of these opportunists that try to scam the tourists. Welcome to the concrete pine tree country. Yeah. Where all of the grit gets done, the backbone of the city. I think today's roads is featured by buildings and trucks and pavement. I would say about 50% of today's roads has been like this. That's alright, it's not too bad. You flow with the traffic and they give you space. And there's also 7-Elevens, so you won't dehydrate or go hungry. Finally, a little bit of these raised motorbike paths. Think of all the different types of roads, these are my favorite. They're a bit dodge. You can easily fall off the side and there goes everything. But they're lekker. Yeah, it brings you through unique places, and yeah, only the motorbikes and bicycles can come here. Nothing particularly special, you know, this is just a residential street. A bit of a break at the top of this bridge. I'm less than 3 kilos away from my accommodation and it's 2 o'clock. Today's been mainly just straightforward cycling, flowing with the traffic and just keep going, stopping at the 7-Elevens next to the road, grabbing something to snack on and drink. There you are. It's been a crazy contrast these last few days. Actually, the last few days, gone from ancient ruins to these super dry, desolate areas, then to some coconut plantations and rice fields, and today it's all cities. Oh yeah, and yesterday we had like a hikes up mountains and caves. Today's a day of bridges and 7-Elevens and concrete trees. It's closed. Oh, one of the side gates was open, but the temple itself looks like it's closed. Would have liked to have just visited one last temple on the inside, seen how it looks. There's something being built. Friday temple. Getting all put together. Everybody's sorting out their goodies. It's insanely hot out today. It's definitely one of the hottest days yet. It actually feels like radiation. It is now 2 p.m. or just past 2 p.m. Let's see. 20 past 2. Time is flying so quickly. I'm just about to go check into my accommodation. It's just too hot to hang out, and it's a lot of traffic, a lot of concrete. So there's no trees to absorb any of the heat. It's just all reflected back into the streets. This is the 5th 7-Eleven that I've visited today, maybe even 6. I've just been coming here buying basically a water or a cool drink just to use the air cons. This is where I'll be keeping tonight. All checked in. Bicycles is up here with me in the room. And we've got white sheets. Let's feel the bed. Yeah, like a soft, like an aircon. And then I'm going to show you this. First time I've seen it in Asia. A bath. A bath is something that you never see. That's the first time I've ever seen it. It must be their selling point. And today was definitely the hottest day. I mean, I probably drank about 5 liters of fluids easily and stopped at about 5 or 6 7-Elevens, mainly just to enjoy the aircon. But yeah, so yeah, today's been a sweat ball and yeah, a lot of traffic. As you get closer to Bangkok, all of the forests and all the palm trees, they start to fade away, and you start to just get all of these concrete trees and traffic, just pollutants, just concrete everywhere. There is no grass, nothing. Yeah, so I'm not going to crank that thing all the way down. I'm going to keep it on like maybe 20. Usually I drop it all the way down to 16, but I'll keep it at about 20. I don't want to have that massive different temperatures and then end up getting a bit sick. At least my nut already feels like it's fried. It was forecast for 38, but it felt like it was in the early 40s. I actually feel a bit charred. I was so tired when I checked into my hotel. I fell asleep. Yeah, so it's time to go find some food. I'm hungry. Tonight we're having duck noodles. like a crispy duck. It's like that tofu, blood jelly. This is a small bowl. I'm gonna have to have 2 of these. Round 2. There the sun sets in the west over Bangkok. All that filthy air, smog.